Hi people, it's Brad, and today I'm going to be taking this bespokely coloured system and spiral, setting it into a corkscrew. So first you're going to need some perm rods. I'm going for a very small type. This is the half yellow, half pink, and then there's a few variations slightly bigger. You need perm papers, a water spray, a pin tail comb for sectioning, and then some clips to keep your sections nice and clean. So I'm going to start with getting the system on a head and putting it into quarters, and then I'm going to go around the perimeter and take about 1 centimetre into the system all the way around. So I go all the way around the perimeter and then clip everything away on top of the head. So I have the hair going around the system 1 centimetre deep. Then what we're going to do is we're going to wet down each section, and we're going to take this long 1 centimetre thick section and split that into centimeters, so you end up with like a centimeter square. We're going to wet the section down, add a perm paper, and then we're going to start rolling. We roll up the rod until we get to the top, and then we lock it in with the little elastic, so just make sure it's nice and tight. And then we take the little elastic and lock it in at the bottom. So I'm going to continue this all the way around this 1 meter thick section, splitting into little 1 centimeter sections and following all the way around until I meet that first roller that we did. And then at that point we take another centimeter section above and we start rolling the opposite way, and we keep doing that all the way around, stop, back on itself, all the way around, stop, back on itself, all the way around until we've covered the whole of the top. And then once we've done that, we just let it dry. And this is a set, so it's not a perm, so I'm not using perm solution because the system was bleached, and if we put perm solution on top of very bleached hair, it ends up looking like chewing gum. So I'm going to just keep drying this, and I've let it dry overnight in a nice hot room, and then I'm gradually just going to pull these rollers out. So you just gently pull them out, make sure they're super dry, because if they're still a little bit damp, the curl will drop. And then we just pull it out. I'm just going to split it with my finger and roll it around just to keep the curl, and I continue this throughout the whole head, taking out all of the rollers. So starting on the bottom layer all the way around, turn, do the opposite side all the way around, and keep that figure of the curl. So if it's turning to the left, make sure it's styled to the left. If it turns to the right, make sure it's styled to the right, and just keep following it all the way around until I get to the top. And just remember, make sure all of those rollers are 100% dry, because if you pull on these rods when they're wet still, the hair will come out straight. So this is the finished result, and this is a Neo base system that was in shade 22, and what we've done is create a root shadow, and then we've pulled a bleach balayage through, which we got nice and ashy with an ashy toner. We used a golden ash because we don't want it to go too flat, too grey, too silver. We still wanted it to have a nice platinum-y blonde reflect, and yet this is the final result. I'm not used to wearing a curly system. I normally wear a straight system or one with a wave, but absolutely love this little curl, and I'm now intrigued to maybe do a spiral perm on a full unit to see what the outcome would be, and see if we can make it look exactly the same, but maybe in a brown, because obviously you can't spiral perm on top of bleached hair, it will kill it. Thank you Lordhair for the base system. I absolutely love it as usual.